Come on, boy. Relax. Okay there, boy? Come on now, boy.
Hello. Hey, Caden. You alright? Hope you're doing well. Got my, Arthur singing? No way. No way, we got shelter from the trees there with the rain. That was for not. No way, I didn't know trees sheltered you from the rain. And Arthur sang that song all the way through. Wow. Oh, it's a bit chilly for Arthur this, like. Let's have a look. Any shelter? I mean, is there a train station nearby? Oh, like next train station's far away. I don't see any structures. I think we're snookered. I'm gonna take a left anyway. I hope you're doing well, Caden. What was I going to say then before? Got my report in from chill. I mean, we do that sometimes, so. But yeah, got my report in from YouTube, and my get on this right, Caden. Right, you've got something called impressions, right? Where I believe what it is when someone scrolls past your video when you're streaming, and you know when it plays a little bit, like it actually plays the video, that you've not clicked on it yet, but when you've scrolled, it's playing, and then what happens is people like linger on that screen for a certain amount of time, right? And I get a report back about that, right? And that does wonders for your channel, right? And turns out, right, that I had a 967,000% increase in my... Whoa, look at that. That looks... I thought it was a tornado happening there. What the fuck? That was a tornado nearly. Whoa, I've never seen a cloud like that. Oh, it's dark. Did you see it though, Caden? I swear, one nearly happened then. One nearly... I saw the... Look, I saw the clouds. Let's chase it. Let's storm chase. Like Pocahontas said, follow the wind. Follow the wind, child. Oh no, it's disintegrating. No. Ah. Easy, easy, horsey. Easy, Mercer. Easy. No full-on destroy everything in its path tornado though. No, it wasn't, but it nearly happened. I think, right, that there's 1 in 1,000,000% or 1 in like 100 million that Rockstar did something that not even hackers or modders could find as an asset, because what it is, I think Rockstar are really good at combining different assets all running in the same kind of layer and the same field. Like they know how to really trick us with images. I think they're really good at that, and I think that they've done something that isn't a singular asset, like just one thing, like, oh, let's just make one asset that's a tornado, right? I think what they've done is they've created like if not thousands of assets, right? All separately working independently to make that tornado, so hackers and modders won't even be able to see it, because it's not exactly an image. It could be anything. Because clouds can be anything, kid, and they can be whatever they want to be. A cloud can be... Because basically a cloud up there is just a contrast. In my around 600 hours, I think, of Red Dead Redemption 2, I've never seen a tornado like wind. I know, I think I've seen one like that before. Now, it was probably when I first bought it. And I remember we got an update when we first bought it, and I remember when I was riding through the field near our camp, I saw a tornado like wind, but it wasn't like that. That started to curl. If we watch the stream again, how far are we in on the stream? How far are we in now? Because it doesn't tell me. It must be about, say, 10 minutes, that, kid, and it's not far into the stream, that's only 10 minutes within me starting the stream, and that's up on there. So you can look at that later, and you tell me next time I stream whether it is, or whether that was just like a trick. Like the angle we were on, it might have looked like it was curling, but really it was going, I don't know. But it was interesting though.
Easy now.
Oh, the mine train. Apparently, tornadoes can spawn, but they're really rare. Can't find any videos of a tornado or images though. Well, at least we've got half of something there then. We've got half of something. We got half. See, I knew when I did these streams that we would find something really nice. Something no one else has seen yet. Not only are we getting the perfect weights here, we're getting the perfect weather. And I knew that when that rain started, it was heavy, wasn't it, Caden? It was thick, chunky rain. What did Forrest Gump call it? Fat rain. Forrest Gump called it fat rain, didn't he? That's what we had then. It was when it's really fat rain. Could be a tornado. Arthur's put some weight on. It's like whenever we lift a lot of people on our shoulder and a lot of animals, it builds up your structure. Like, there's no measure for it, like no one tells you, but it looks as though because I've been carrying loads and loads of animals. Whoa! Oh, did I get it? What was it called? A Western turkey vulture. Whereabouts is it from? Where? So it's an American vulture then. And it must have like the feathers of a turkey. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's get off this bridge. Oh, the guitar. They're called licks and scales. Them, kid, and if you don't know, when you hear these little twangs from Rockstar, these little bits of the guitar, they're called licks and scales because they're not exactly songs. They're... See, like that there then, that was an E string. It was plucked on the 4th fret. It was. I could tell, because I play the guitar. How nice are those scales? Alright, let's go into the woodland. I do like the woodland. I really do. Glad we nearly saw that tornado. That was really dark as well. It went nearly really pitch black. Was that an NPC whistling? Kidding. Was that NPC whistling then? Wow.
You alright, boy?
Yep, I gave away my pelts to the trapper. I got this beautiful waistcoat made for me from the trapper, Caden. absolutely beautiful. It's like a... It's a perfect vest made of... from the books that we've hunted on YouTube. Look at that. Oh, comment. Would you say Grand Theft Auto 5 protagonists are bad characters, as in enjoy seeing them in game, not morality? Ah. Well, yes, they are considered protagonists because they do care about people. Like, they'll still help people, even though they're psychopaths. Hey, howdy, my friend.
Hi there, mister.
Well, to me on there, my friend. But, yes, I'd say that they are really fun to play as characters. I think they're probably... I don't think Rockstar will ever top them, because that's the first and only Grand Theft Auto to ever have 3 playable characters, with 3 distinct mindsets, right? Because they all want the same thing, but they all want it differently. You see, Caden. They all want the same thing, but they all want it in a different way. Hang on, are they badly written because a lot of people don't like them? Grand Theft Auto 5 has 4 playable characters. Well, you see, that...
Mister?
Say hello to these travellers.
Go to hell. Howdy. Mister?
Let's see... Well, there you go, right? So 4 is probably too much. You know, because what that tells me is the reason why they've got 4 characters is they're paying less money rather than just having one person doing it. Like, this game's got one protagonist because that's what Grand Theft Auto is all about. But you play as Chop very briefly. Oh, Chop the dog. Is that what you're talking about? Chop the dog. That's a great idea. If you can play as a dog, that's phenomenal. I mean, imagine what you can do around the park and run around in the woods and fight other animals and dogs. That'd be absolutely insane. I'd just be playing as Chop. I mean, if Chop is a playable character, then I'd rather play as Chop than anything else. Because what I'd probably do is, whoever's the alpha male of the family, because there's obviously it's going to be a female protagonist and a male protagonist, which will be a couple, right? And you'll probably be able to play as 2 of them, right? And the other 2 is likely they've either both got, like, both of them are twins, right? So say the female protagonist, Caden, and the male protagonist are twins with other sisters. So they met, but they've also got... Both of them have also got identical twins, right? And what they do is, Caden, is that they play on this twin game and they swap places. That's what I believe they've done. I mean, that's the only reason I do 4 characters, Caden, if I was making Grand Theft Auto 6. Purely, it's 4 characters, 4 twins, of 2 different families that sleep with each other, having affairs, and they don't know who they're sleeping with and they don't know who they're staying with. So the husband doesn't know if that's the girlfriend he married. The girlfriend doesn't know if that's the husband she married. There must be, and at the end of the game, Caden, what it'll be is that every one of them will find out at the very end who they were actually married to, and was it the person that they were married to in the first place. I think they'll swing that comedy right in there, Caden, and I think that they'll fool everyone, even the players, about who's who. I think Rockstar will fool us all on who's twins who, and I think probably as well they've got sick fetishes and, you know, and I think even Chop doesn't know who the daddy is, who the mommy is, because all four of them look the same, and they all wear the same clothes, and they've all got the same birthmarks, and they're all the same characters. I think that's what they've done. And I don't know if you agree with me there, Caden, but I don't know how you can put 4 individual characters with different storylines, different story arcs, all formulate to one ending. I just don't. I think it'd be too big, too difficult. Whereas if you have all of them are twins, and none of them know who's who, and we don't know who they are, and we're just playing the game, I think that would be great. And I think as well, it's all probably hairstyles they'll know them by, and they've, you know, makeup, and you can probably sleep with that twin, you know, or you could probably do this or do that. So yeah, I think that's what I do as a creator. And if they haven't done twins, then either it'll be 2 villains and 2 cops and the family members. I don't like the Grand Theft Auto 5 ending. Franklin would not kill Michael or Trevor. Well, he doesn't. He doesn't in the real ending. You get rid of that dude. That killing ending is actually if you don't like that character. So what Rockstar did there, Caden, is they gave the player the choice that if they didn't like Michael or Trevor for who they are, and they were forced to work with them because they had no other choice, then Rockstar gave us the chance to get rid of them as a way of us like not liking them. Like, that's our way of not liking them. But the true ending is they basically, all of them don't kill anyone, and they all live happily ever after pushing that car off the cliff. Because that's the ending I got, because you don't make the phone call in Franklin's house, because he lives up in Westview or Hollyview or whatever it's called, Hollywood Boulevard. He lives around there, and he's in his doorway, and he has a choice to make a phone call to either get rid of Trevor or Michael. And if you don't make the phone call, you don't kill anyone. You actually make amends. And that's the very first ending I ever got. That's the very... I didn't do it because I didn't know I had to make a phone call, because I was that stupid as a gamer back then, because all I cared about was just... I was a different gamer back then in 2012. I just want to get it done. Where now I proper, like, stretch it out. Whoa. Whoa. I'm going to pause that for a minute. Right. Some guy screaming in the middle of the countryside. So what was I saying? Yeah, so that's the ending I got. That's what I got. And I was glad I got it. I only found out later that you could actually kill them. And to be honest with you, I didn't want to kill any of them. I didn't want to kill anyone. You know what I mean? Even in the online game, I don't want to kill anyone. Even people would say to me that they wanted me in their group because I didn't kill anyone. They actually liked it. You know, I said the only way I can help is if I throw out smoke grenades. Let's see. I don't like the GTA 5. Oh, I've already read that. The choice should be players Michael and deal with Trevor, or players Trevor and deal with Michael, or players Franklin and get the canon ending where everyone is still friends and alive. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of history between Michael and Trevor. That's like me and you, Caden, knowing each other for like 20 years. And you have got me out of trouble over 20 years, and I've got you out of trouble. You've helped me for 20 years, and I've helped you. And then all of a sudden, Michael pulls a Dutch. Right? Michael DeSanta pulls a Dutch at the last minute and goes with the LA or the Los Santos PD, doesn't he? He goes with that geezer, makes a deal with the undercover government agent cops, and he goes with them. So Michael pulls a Dutch. The difference is with Michael and Dutch is Michael is basically what happens to Dutch, only Dutch is in 1909 or 1905 and Michael is in 2012. So Michael and Dutch are the same character, really, if you look at it, Caden. Trevor gets betrayed by everyone if you decide to kill him, literally everyone. Yeah, he will do, because he's not nice to anyone, Caden. He's not a nice person. Trevor killed that couple in that apartment building near the beach. He killed them for no reason. He destroyed their apartment. He shit all over their bed. He pissed all over the carpet. He was putting cigarettes out and books. He was molesting that guy at night, climbing into his bed. He's a disturbed, distracted human being. No one likes him. No one wants him to live. No one wants a person like that alive on the planet. A mass murdering, molesting, how can I say, brutal, actual bodily harm. So not only does he kill his victims, he actually tortures them. And not only before he tortures them, he beats them. And he undermines them as well. So he psychologically does it. And then he physically does it. You know, so he's a very evil person. Because Trevor's gone all the way to that level. The only thing is, at the end, the canon ending why they didn't kill him is because he has done so much for Michael and so much for Franklin that he gets a pass. I think the guy helped him butcher the woman. She was sleeping around, wasn't she, Caden? Wasn't she sleeping around, and she actually spent the weekend at some other dude's apartment? Isn't that what happened? And Trevor knew, didn't he? Trevor could tell that she'd been playing away and that she was using him as a way to have access to the port. If that rings a bell, Caden, like, correct me if I'm wrong there, man, but don't I have some truth there?
Yep.
What is it? Does it? Just before it fades away, the guy grabs a knife. Who, the husband? Fucking hell, that's deep. That, excuse my French, like, that's deep, that. I didn't realise they were both. Well, either way though, like, before Trevor arrived, what would have happened is that that guy would have eventually found out that she was with some other dude. She would have ditched him, and he would have just left. He would have gone back to his job, Caden, and he'd gone back to his full-time contract, got a new place in Los Santos, right? Got a new apartment, got some furniture, you know, went catalogue on it all, and then he would have just gone to work. He wouldn't have killed anyone. She'd still be alive. Trevor hasn't done anything. Her new fella is now moved into that old place. That's it. That's what would have happened. But you see, Trevor didn't want that to happen. Did he? Trevor didn't want that woman having the last laugh. He isn't going to let that woman do that to his friend and family after everything that guy's done for Trevor, he's not going to let some girl do that. So yeah, it's like, you know, it's Grand Theft Auto psychology and universe, man. It's on another level. You're talking story writers, Caden, that are exceptionally intelligent screenwriters. And literature, what you're dealing with, Caden, are two creators who are lecturers at universities. I mean, you're not talking just gaming developers here. Like they just deliver the ideas to the team below. They've got other people to create it. They're just the masters, but one of them's left. So after that, how crazy is it? Trevor just moves into a strip club. Yeah. Oh, wife grabs and gun, and then standing just behind her, he grabs a knife. All right. Wife grabs the gun. So the wife goes to grab the gun like right. So what I probably thought it was is that wife grabbed the gun and he got the knife to take on Trevor, because you never see that character again, do you? After that moment when Trevor walks out the apartment, you never see that guy again. So it looks like to me like he got rid of them.
Yep. Easy. Whoa.
I think I've overshot it. After that, how crazy is it? Alright, you've already read that. He could have... Oh shit.
Okay,
Alright.
boy.
Wow, I got 2 messages and a party invite all at the same time. And your message as well, Caden. I've had 4 interaction receptions in 1 second. So I've been invited to a party here. Someone wants me to play DayZ, and one of them is my friend Scott, who you're aware of. Let's see. He could have been helping his wife, but I think he actually helped Trevor. Yeah, I think that's the middle ground where Rockstar left it for me and you to have our own versions there, Caden. That's what's good about Rockstar. They don't give us the full answers. They allow us to make up our own ending, which I love. You can have your thoughts about that, and I can have mine. See, I had my interpretation and you had yours. We had our own. That's why the games are so good. What weight is your horse? I think it's athletic. Let's have a look. Yeah, I am doing the video, okay, and it's taking... I've been working 11 hours. It takes me 12, 13 hours all day out the house, well, my apartment, and then I get in at like 7:30. So I'm doing as much as I can because I've actually got to do it. I've actually got to do it, man, because if I don't do it, no one's gonna watch it. A lot's changed in 3 years, so it is fit, which is average weight. Average weight is fit. A chocolate roan. How good's that? What's the odds of me finding a chocolate roan? But it's maxed out bonding. I've got some more health to go. Another level of stamina, and alright, well, I can always put in the video how you get that horse to there's athletic, and I believe if you're lucky you can get strong. But the thing is with horses, Caden, the weight disintegrates while you're on the horse. So with Arthur it only changes when you spawn back in after you've saved. With a horse it changes while you're playing. So with a horse, there's going to be two different measures, which means that people are going to want the horse getting at the perfect weight and then maintaining the horse at the perfect weight, right? So it took me like, what, 3 months of like hard work with friends in my party to find the perfect weight formula, which I put on YouTube. Because if I spend 3 months doing something, I'm going to put it on YouTube, you know, and that's how long it took me. But we were on lockdown back then, Caden, so I had plenty of time. I was getting up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I was going for walks around the park, and then I could come in and do a video. It was so easy. Where now, I'm out the apartment 13 hours, 12 hours. You know, if I'm lucky, 11 and a half. But I'm doing my best, Caden, I am. It takes a lot of energy and time and creativity as well. Because it's a video, isn't it? So I'm not going to mess around. Can't just throw some cheap videos like I have been doing just because I've had no PlayStation. I've just been letting people know, family, that I'm still active. Or if I do a video and if I need to bounce back, hey kid, I've got to do a video, you know. So yeah, let me read this message anyway. From screen's gonna go blue. Hey Scott. Hey man. Yeah? What's the crack?
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting shot on Apex, are you? Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'm doing a stream on Red Dead here, so if I get any comments coming up and you're talking to me, forgive me if I'm rude and I just talk over you, because my viewers come first, Scott, you know what I mean? So yeah. So please, I know you've been through a lot, like, but I'm not undermining you when I do it. I just wanted you to know that. How's your day been though? Nah, oh, week off, good man. Good man. Right, right, good. Would full-time YouTube be your dream job? It wouldn't be too bad. Sitting at home playing games all day, getting paid for it? Definitely. Yeah, it would be a dream job. Definitely. Not there yet though, long wait there. I mean the graph has gone up though for my partner program. My energy bars are getting there. That, you know, that complete the thing. So let's read the sign.
There we go.
Oh, strawberry. Alright, we'll go strawberry then. But isn't that where Micah is? What, we'll go to Blackwater. Have you been on DayZ, Scott? Did ya? What, on that same server? Right. Yeah, you know, me and I believe it was our new recruit. He was called Destroyer. I believe I'm in a safe garage with Destroyer. Like, we spawned out. He's probably spawned back in. And gone for a mooch. But yeah, I've not been on it. I've been actually working past 2 days of proper difficult shifts, so I've not been able to go online.
Hey there, partner.
Yeah, this will keep me good, that's for sure. Well, hey there, partner. Come take a look at this. How you doing today?
It's the herbalist.
Yeah, you see this here? American ginseng. Take a feller from not too bad to hardy as buck in no time. Really something.
You realise
You
this
don't
is
find
Blackwater,
every day.
is it?
Use this in your medicine, give it some zip. Believe me.
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
Anyway, I ain't gonna use all of this, so feel free to help yourself to whatever's left. You take care now.
Yeah? Yeah, I will. Yeah, that same
Thanks.
place, Non-Ra.
Be well, friend.
Non-Ra. Still at Non-Ra. Not moved. We're in the garage. I'm in a garage. I've not spawned in or gone anywhere else. Yeah. I was shattered. No. It was late. Yeah. Maybe if... no, I was off. Oh, I wouldn't stay up at 2:30 if I was in work. No way. No. I'd have been off at midnight. Strict rules. Yeah. I'll be wanted in Blackwater. Let's have a look. Oh, we are wanted dead or alive. You're right. I mean, the bounty hunters will come soon. Alright. I like it though, it's a nice place. I suppose we gotta wait till we're John. Alright, we're leaving. I believe it's here, right? Yeah. Pardon? Remember the 3 C's, Scott? Canteen, cooking pot, and a compass. The bounty hunters in Blackwater actually spawn with quite raw hot, do they? Well... I've still got that paint horse.
You're okay, boy.
Alright, let's give him a sugar cube. That normally works. I've got a sugar cube for the horse. Yeah. Oh.
Easy, boy.
Okay. Oh my lord. Oh, nearly got it. Shit. Oh, sorry, Poocher. Come on, we got time. We got time. Oh, oh, the poor Pooch. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, shit.
Be all right. He's the one. I'll send you straight to hell. Yeah. I want him dead.
I love this music. Give me a moment here, Scott. I'm getting ambushed by a bunch of gold cores we need. There we go, that one. And we need that one. And we need that one. Come on, Arthur, you can do it. Come on, Arthur. Whoa! Yeah. Running from the law. Yeah, an exceptional game AI, yeah, not like just like some basic. This is like they nearly actually killed me actually. Alright. I didn't shoot back because I didn't want to increase my bounty to like $1,000 and like shooting at bounty hunters, like at least if I get away. But my horse took the punishment, which is a shame. I was doing alright at first, I was getting around obstacles, but then I went into deeper woods and I couldn't see stones on the floor and horse almost died there. I know he did. I'm going to take him to the horse stables now. Alright, let's get him. Oh, he's making sounds and all that, Scott. Look at it. Alright.
Okay there. Giddy up.
Why do we have a bouncy here? I don't understand why I do. A way to rescue Micah? Definitely not. I mean, we can go over and talk to him, but I think that will activate the mission, but we can go over and talk to him if you want to. Leave the horse in the stable overnight. Get... No, I'm interacting with my audience. Hmm. No. No, someone's watching my video and people put comments when you're streaming and I'm replying to comments. Yeah, that's why I said I'm not talking over you, because viewers are what make the channel. So if I put me, well, you know, I love my friends and everything's got, you know, I love you, man, you friend, like, but I've got to put, like, viewers come first when I'm streaming, because I didn't think you sent me an invite tonight, so, you know. You know what I mean, my man, you know what I mean. You know how it goes. Let's see, using binoculars, you can see him in the jail cell. I will, I'll do that for you. Doing jail cell things, is it? I wonder if we can actually get, like, could Arthur get arrested in Strawberry and actually spend the night in the cellar and then, like, break Micah out that way? Like, actually get sent to jail? No, because we could probably break Micah out of jail, or we could actually go in. Like, I suppose we could try. Oh yeah. Alright, but not that close. Oh yeah. Sounds decent. You can loot the key off the sheriff, use the steam donkey or dynamite. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose there's a script for it. Well, you're getting back into Daisy now, Scott. I told you it was good. It's improved. Good.
Hey, mister! Help me! My horse died and I'm stuck here. You gotta help me, mister! No need for fancy talk, eh? Raise your hands, now!
This guy's like ambush me. I had to kill a guy there. to go. $1 and a silver pocket watch. Almost every mission has one way to do it, no other way. Yes. That's right. Because it's a prequel. The game is a prequel, and you can't change a prequel because it's already been written. You can change a sequel, but you can't change a prequel.
Okay, fella.
And the reason why you get 3 choices is because that's the rumour that went round of what he did to get the job done, in my opinion. You can have multiple ways to do missions though, yeah? Yeah, you can. You can have multiple ways. Very clever what's gone on behind it. That was express bullets as well that was in that gun. It didn't take him down. Like off the top of my head, GTA 5 and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But almost every RDR2 mission is done one way, no other way to do it. Yeah? Oh, it's the same message that's come up twice? That's bizarre. That is bizarre. But yeah, no, I'm going on that again. Yeah, you're right. It is. There is no other way. Do you want me to send Destroyer an invite? Scott? Yeah, did you like him? Where was he from now? Yeah, LA, was it California? If I remember rightly. Yeah, he came on my stream as well the other day. Alright. Let me Oh, what crew? What you mean, like the quality, the potential of the individual? Well, I think the 3 of them can get it done themselves. I think that's just basically depending on the ability of the player. So if it's someone new to the game, they'd have to pay extra money to get that help because they're not good at the game. But if you're good at the game, you just pay a person who's very low wage. You know what I mean? Because you don't need him. If the driver's rubbish, it just means you either lose money. So if you spend that extra money, you'll gain extra money because you won't lose any. As they say in the criminal world, the higher the risk, yeah, the higher the reward. You know, that's how it is. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. That's how they operate. Yes, Scott. So I'm going to send this invite this chap an invite. Have a look. If you do low wage, they have a really high chance of dying and losing. Yes. There you go. So basically, someone that skilled shouldn't be doing that type of level of heist. You need someone who is like fully trained for the job. You know, you need someone who's a driver, like a proper driver. Like you're talking Formula 1 potential. like someone who can handle a Formula 1 car. You need someone like that. If you know, that's why it costs so much money to get people like that, because you know, if you're going to get the Fast and the Furious on your team, man, you know, it's going to cost you. If you're going to get Vin Diesel and all the protagonists from all the previous films. I mean, my favourite one of Fast and the Furious is Tokyo Drift. I thought that was really good. But yeah, if you want good drivers, you're going to pay Tokyo Drift prices. Because you're going to need a driver who can drift. You know, and drifting is real difficult to do, you know. It's like, yeah, you need a lot of money and a lot of time and skill. In my playthrough, Hugh Welsh died in the burning building, but in the jewellery heist, I got a super bad driver, but they actually survived, so that was lucky. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. If you're a good player and you can keep him alive, you just got to carry him. You know, if you're not going to put money into it, you got to put energy into it. You know, it's one or the other. So, how far away Strawberry here? Yeah, I'm still here, man. But you're leaving the party? Alright, mate, no worries. Yeah, no worries, my man. Alright. It's possible to get one of the GTA 4 characters in on the heists. Oh, one of the characters from GTA 4, eh? Coming back. Which one is it? Alright, he will speak about Nico. Yeah. Nico was alright character, actually. I didn't mind Nico Bellic. You know what I mean? He was messed around, Nico. He was played a lot. A lot of people took advantage of Nico. Because the thing is with Nico is the people that you thought didn't like him actually did. And the people that he thought did like him actually didn't. And the people who he thought loved him actually didn't. You know, you know what I mean? He got everyone back to front. You know, because Patrick McCreary. All right. Well, unfortunately, I was never really a connoisseur of Grand Theft Auto 4. One thing I did like about that game is that it did the physics of the people really good, like going through the car window, holding on to car doors. I thought that was really good. Why they removed that stuff, I do not know. I don't know why they did that. I really don't know why they did that. We're going to get ambushed here. I don't think so. Think I played once in a friend's house about 8 years ago. Yeah, it was a good game. The thing is, they put things in it that people didn't really care about. Which, I suppose, it was really good on paper. Like, I can see where it's coming from, like, from a gaming development company who's trialing different things, trying to use new ideas. You know, I do love that. But there was a lot of things in Grand Theft Auto 4 that just didn't, like, you know, it just didn't make sense. And the online as well took so long to come to fruition that a lot of people just already moved on to another game, you know, which it happens. Grand Theft Auto 2. There isn't a worst one. There isn't. There isn't one. They're all exceptional in their own right. You know, that they're all exceptional. All of them for the time. You see, the first Grand Theft Auto, when that came out, was for the PlayStation 1 and PC. Right? And the PC version was actually better. But the PlayStation 1 version that I had was exceptional for its day. Right? For what it was, that was next level. We played it for months, if not years, and I've still got it. The next one was Grand Theft Auto 2 for the Sega Dreamcast, and that also came out for the PlayStation. So I got that. That was really good. Little bit behind actually, that one. Like, little bit behind compared to other driving games with Driver and stuff like that. And then after that, you got Grand Theft Auto London, which was exactly the same formula, but it was set in a London map. Then anyway, the PlayStation 2 comes out, and then you get Grand Theft Auto 3, which at the time was next level. It was actually, when you played that back then, Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PlayStation 2, it looked better than Grand Theft Auto 5 does now. It actually, because the leap of technology was so big, that the quality and graphics was so improved, that it actually blew our minds. And I was a teenager at the time. I was like, you know, I don't know how old I was precisely, but I remember being like mid-late teens when it came out. Probably about 16, maybe 17. I'm thinking. Maybe 18. But it was really, really good. And then when Grand Theft Auto 2 came out, it was the same exceptional game, but with better music. And your protagonist talked. And it was Ray Liotta. God rest his soul. God rest your soul. Ray Liotta. One of the best actors ever in Hollywood. And he did the voice of Tony Facchetti. And where can I hitch this horse? Where's the horse stable? Have I missed it? I flaming have. It's all the way out there. Alright, I'm gonna have a minute. Let me have a minute here. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, they were all good. And then after Grand Theft Auto, because Vice City wasn't a sequel. Vice City is a brother game to Grand Theft Auto 3. And Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is the mothership that sealed all that generation together. You see, when Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out, that was actually, and still is to this day, the best Grand Theft Auto game because of the character, CJ, which he is probably one of my favourites, actually, of Rockstar. I think CJ is really good because CJ, he just wants his mum back. And no amount of killing is going to get his mama back. San Andreas is really good until his brother go into jail. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, I do. It's been a long time since I played that game. I tell you what, I used to do a lot of the lorry driving. I was a long distance lorry driver in that game, eh? My character lived as a long distance lorry driver. And I did all of them. There's actually about over 100 actually routes that you've got to do. And I actually did a lot of them. I've actually still got the same Xbox that I did it on. It was the first console to have a hard drive in it. Lamar is CJ without the intelligence. Yeah. Well, he's like an adaptation, isn't he? I see where you're coming from there. It's deep analysation, that. Deep analysation. I'm thinking me now, like, Caden, if ever I do a stream now, I'm just not gonna, like, join parties, because it distracts me from my audience, my stream audience. Lamar and Franklin are meant to be part of a gang, but we never see this apparent gang they're both in. No, you don't see that gang. You don't, you're right. Because it's the Grove Street. You've already seen them. You've already played with them in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You've already done it. It is the continuation of Grove Street, of course it is. That's why it was so good, that's why it did so well. Just got a raid. Let's get this horse healed up. It's the oh yeah, no, I've answered that. Yeah, it is. It is. And an exceptional one at that, because we actually got we actually got the real minds behind the Grove Street gang, and it was, you know, exactly who we're working with in the beginning of the game. These are the people who fund the Grove Street gang. You know, you see them walking around, you just can't interact with them because you're not supposed to. It's like Fight Club, remember? You don't take on the boss in the street. You don't go up there and be friends with the boss. You know, times have changed now. It's not the 90s when it was CJ. That was set in, like, what? 1994? Right? 1994? 95? San Andreas? If you hang out with Jimmy, you will actually ask CJ if he's part of the Grove Street gang, and Franklin says it's not the 90s. There you go. That's him. That's him not getting them into trouble. Like they don't exist, but they do. There you go, Poochie Woochie. There you go. What does that say there? Gold cores, yeah. Grooming. No, I'm not touching the grooming. That chocolate mane and chocolate tail. Perfect.
He's either too churchy or liable to get you itchy.
Grove Street is on the GTA map. Yeah, it is. It is. I've been there. It's beautiful. You actually go there in a mission with Trevor. You actually get sold dodgy brick of drugs. You actually do. That's the American paint. That's the rare one you said. All right.
Bring that horse back if you need anything.
Certainly will. Oh, look at all these horses. Now, I'm not stealing from the stable that looks after our horse. I'm not doing that. I don't mind taking random spawned horses from random locations that have no attachment to any NPCs. I don't mind them because they're there to be taken. But I'm not stealing from a stable. I'm not doing it.
Howdy. Good morning, sir.
The worst thing I've ever done on this game, me Caden, like in terms of like getting something like an animal pelt or something like that, is that I went to Emerald Ranch and I slaughtered a I think it's called a Florida cow. I'm sure it's called a Florida cow, right? And a Florida cow contains a pelt that can make the Bronco jacket. And I really wanted this Bronco jacket at the time, but to get that Bronco jacket, I had to kill a Florida cow, and apparently, Florida cows are only on ranches. You can't actually see a Florida cow in the wild. Like, if you do, it's like really rare. You know, it like can't be done. So that's the lowest I've ever done of doing something really shady, because normally I other way. What am I doing? Other way. Normally I like to do like wild creature hunting, not domesticated animals, because they've been, I don't know, it's just what was going through my mind when I was doing it. He does. You're right, that's what I forgot. You gotta remind me. It's because I'm thinking about that perfect weight video as well, like how I'm gonna do it as well, because it means I've got to edit it this time. See, the whole purpose of those videos before was they were supposed to be streamlined. Whoa. This is real dodgy. Like they're just streamlined, so there's no editing. I'll have to edit these, which means like, I mean, I suppose I could do it streamlined, I suppose. Alright, let's pay my bounty. Is there a post office? There it is. Here we go. Alright, you wait here, Pooch. Hey, can I pay my bounty, please?
I'll just take care of that record for you directly.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
You can travel through West Elizabeth without trouble now.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. I really appreciate your help and assistance.
Thanks for your assistance.
See? Arthur Morgan loves good manners. And you see, Caden, you've got to have lovely manners, right? Because without lovely manners, what else have us gentlemen got? It's one thing we've got on edge on everyone else, yeah? Every other creature on that planet, baby, is that we've got good manners. Arthur Morgan loves good manners, because if you notice Arthur Morgan, he loves people who are very polite and gentile, right? Because doesn't Arthur go out of his way to help those that are gentle and kind? And like that guy who loves that woman, he's like, help me, sir, I want you to give this necklace to this girl. And like, he does. Like, you can sell it if you want to be a bit of a douchebag, but Arthur Morgan, he actually does love people with good manners. Good morning, sir.
Partner?
Arthur Morgan is not really a rough and tumble. He has a lot of class. He has a lot of class, Bill. Oh, he has a lot of class. Bill is what I would consider a rough and tumble. Oh yeah, like he's not been raised, he's been dragged up. Bill's been dragged up.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh my god, he's filthy. He looks grey.
Can I get a hot bath, please?
Okay then. Bath's ready whenever you please.
You know, I've always loved Strawberry, you know, Caden. It's my favourite town. Strawberry. And the reason why I love Strawberry is because the first one's the name, the second one is the location, the third one, it's not too loud. The fourth reason is the guy who runs it is pretty laid back. The best thing about Strawberry, Caden, is when John Marsden drags that guy all the way to the gallows. He drags that guy all the way to the gallows for what he did to Arthur Morgan, and the fact that you're John Marsden and you can do it, and you do it for Arthur and you do it for John, like, because you're John in the first game, like, you've got like this pent up anger for what the game's done to John and Arthur. You're dragging this guy to the pillory and the stocks and the gallows, the guillotine. Why not? That's why I love Strawberry, and the actual, like, the bridge and the water and the animals and the stable. Like, I love that stable. That stable is unique. Here we go. Yeah, he looks ill there, Caden. Let's get this guy warm. Yeah, he's getting a bit of colour. Your hair always needs a good, you know, rinse. Needs a rinse. You know, and he needs his vitamin D. Arthur needs good old vitamin D.
Could I offer some assistance?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
She sounds nice.
Good.
Who is it?
Great.
Oh,
Now
it's her.
sit back and relax.
It's the Cruella de Vil in her 20s.
Whenever you're done, just say the word.
Yeah, he's definitely going all Bon Jovi, isn't he? I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I think I'll give it a trim. I'll go down one. We'll trim it one because he needs a shave.
Anywhere else.
When it's a nice chick, I don't mind if we're on the bath scene for a while, but because it's this normal chick with, like, who's travelled all the way from Valentine by the looks of
You're
it,
gonna feel so good after I'm through with you.
it looks to me as though they just randomly spawn and they have random voices and they're all interchangeable. Okay, and that's what I think it is, so we're just going to get this over with. One of the Cinderella sisters, definitely.
If the water gets cold.
But you know what? She's probably a customer's type. You know,
My dog Copper used to take baths with me when he was alive.
she does have a
I'm not
nice
sure what to do with that.
appeal about her, though. There's still something appealing about her, regardless as she might not be as nice looking as the others, but she's appealing, you know? Like, she's still, like...
You'll be clean as a whistle.
You know, maybe if she didn't have her hair up like that and she had it down, or in little ringlets, or sausage ringlets, whatever they're called, curls maybe, or something. You know, it'd probably be nice, but she's got it tied up.
Hope I'm not scrubbing too hard.
That's a good view. I've never had that view before. I've never gone down that kind of law.
You're gonna feel so good after I'm through with you.
I've never had that camera angle before, Caden.
Oh, been a tough few weeks.
Oh, you don't say.
See, that's why I like strawberry. You've got a 3-6. Well, you've got a 180. Look.
Whenever
Of a
you're
full.
done, just say the word.
You can go all the way around without going over the. Because it looks kind of weird in the other rooms. It's kind of. This is very spacious. Let's get it over with. We'll save
You
it
let me know if the water gets cold.
and see what we can do with Micah. I mean, if you want him in camp, if you're requesting him in camp, I certainly will. No, bring him back to camp if you want, but it all just goes downhill from there.
Alright, think I'm good.
Thank you, and goodbye.
He looks well better. Leave him. Will do. Just can't be doing with him round camp. I'll just end up antagonising him. And then I'll get told off for antagonising him. For him antagonising other people. You know? So it's like people are just supposed to just stand there and take it. Look at his hair now. It's well lush. She's done a good job. See, that's why she's paid to do it.
You look fine up. Feeling fresh, I hope?
I do, sir. Thank you very much for your facilities. I enjoyed the maid. If I may, I'd like to request brunette, please, next time. Long hair, maybe. Yeah, no. One of the cute ones, please. One of the cute ones. Yeah, he's looking well cool. Micah constantly hits the antagonise button. He does. He does. Oh, I love strawberry. Look at this. Look at that mud. And look at that dung. I've never seen mud and dung look so good. Look at that mud. Wow. No, it actually leaves trails. They're actually actual trails. Whoa. The Pro really does a good job with that. It looks like a PC. That looks like a I wouldn't say like a low grade PC, but at least like a regular grade. Like I'd say like a high grade PC would do better than that, but for that is pretty good mud. Step in the poo. Step in it, sure. No way, don't tell me it goes away. Oh, you can hear it? Oh yeah, it does. We've just had a bath as well and we're walking in shite. Just like this random guy in strawberry standing in shite. Everyone's looking like who's that guy standing in shite? Even that guy said shit.
What's your problem?
I've been standing in shite.
Well, you know.
Is there a hairdressers in strawberry? There's got to be a barber's. Is there no barber? I suppose we can get supplies in the general store. Let's do it immersively.
Hello. I haven't seen you around. Please, look around.
That's because I've never been here before.
You've made it all the way over here. Grab some items for your camp. Coffee,
Look.
hunting supplies, biscuits, canned items. All along the perimeter of the shop.
Why, thank you, sir. I certainly will peruse your fine wares. Good day to you, sir.
Apparently those Blackwater robbers are still on the loose. They got that whole town on lockdown.
Have they?
If it were up to me, I would have planted my shop right where the jailhouse is. Everyone sees me and I see everyone else.
Well, I say. Well, I'm glad there's no one like that around here. Huh? This fine town and this fine shop. I must say, this is a very fine establishment. Been an absolute honour to shop here. If I may, look at the graphics on this cellophane. I mean, I don't even know.
Look at the catalog.
I don't know if that's a glue. You really need to look underneath the general store. You want me to look? Alright, let me eat some fruit. Has he got some fruit? Alright. I will.
Just got that in the last couple of days.
Well, you can't carry it. Oh, I've already got apples. Alright. Oh, you've got to go into your satchel for that, don't you? Yes. There it is. Oh, juicy. Fresh from the tree. Alright. Come back in. You want me to look under the shop? Okay, let's investigate. Under the shop it is. Let's see. That means I've got to go down the stairs and underneath the thing. Okay. Let's do it. Hey, Scott. Hey, man. Yeah. Yes, I did. I was interacting. Yes. Oh yeah, you went to game? Yeah? Oh yeah. Right. Right. Is there? What, in game? Right. I've got a comment. Go to the window under the shop. Yes, I'm there. See what's inside it. Okay, I am. But I'm doing it sneakily. Alright, I'll peek in there now. I hope it's not like a peeping Tom gag. What is it? Is that moonshine? Wow. It is moonshine. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Thank you very much.
How are you, mister?
Well, alright, I've done that job too.
Mister?
Done it for my people too. Loving this mod. Like, Scott, it's the best mod I've ever seen in a game. Like, if they had a game called Mud, and it was all about mud, and all they did was just put graphics of mud on it, it'd be this mud. Because it's that good, this mud, that I was blown away the way the light was reflecting on it before, and the light, like, it actually looked like real mud. Because this Pro is blowing my mind with it, because this game must have been made for the Pro. But I loved my PlayStation 4 though. I loved it. You know, I didn't know at the time, like, it was still amazing. Missed that console me because all my videos were on that as well. Get some shelter.
Hey there, welcome.
Okay there? Hey, feller.
Grandpa there. This is where John Marsden gets clocked as John Marsden, isn't it? In this gun shop. Yeah, I've done that mission with the kid being locked up, teenager, because he lost his son at River. Yeah. Receive mail. Send mail. Pay bounty.
If you venture out of town, be sure to hike out to Cumberland Falls. Quite a sight.
I will, sir.
Thank you. Really.
It's a real bad storm.
Hey there. Hey.
Take care.
Don't want to ruin this hair Arthur's got here, like, after getting it conditioned. He's rocking that hairdo at the minute though, isn't he? Look at that hairdo. It's cracking. I had a Twix today for my dinner. With my sandwiches and my McCoys. See, they didn't have any cheese and onion crisps, and that's my favourite crisps, that, you see. Cheese and onion. And they haven't got them in at this shop that I go to before I go to work, and the next shop is quite far away. But they've got McCoys. Been having McCoys, like, and they were really nice. They are full of shite, full of toxic, salty, preservative shit. It's true. Yeah. Getting shelter from the rain, sir. He has been splashed on a bit. But he's looking cool. He doesn't look ill. He still looks alright. Yeah, I've been getting that chicken and stuff in sandwiches lately. I've been having them a lot lately, so I might change it up a bit. I can't find any pulled pork. No way, Arthur's smiling there.
Be a bad guy, but he sure is a son of a bitch if you get my meaning.
Did you see Arthur smile at the camera then? That was class. That was class.
I sometimes wonder what would have become of this place if we was on the railroad. For better or worse.
I think that rain's dying off now. How bad was that rain in Daisy?
Thanks.
It was terrible rain. Shocking.
Untempered women are back hounding us again.
How does you? There you got people waiting on you. Ah, blame it.
Arthur's got a different walk about him. His weight must be changing. The famous what time is it now? Like 5 to 10. Right. Yeah. Got the weekend off though.
Worse than being bitten by a bear itself. I've been bitten by a few. When the hell was you?
Yeah,
Many times. And where's the scar? Where I'm a fast healer, alright? I always have been.
let's see if I think Destroyer sent me a message before.
Anyway, I'd best be making tracks. Hope you feel better soon. Mister? Hello? So, you heard anything about any, bounty hunters in these parts? Welcome back.
Yeah, it will be interesting.
Can't go wrong with packaged goods.
Yeah.
They'll stay good on the road.
Yeah, it's a bit much though. Just the hardware. Yeah. Good idea.
Mayor hates that I keep that in here.
Oh, there's people outside. That's pretty cool. I'll take a picture of that.
You're not overwhelmed with the shop yet. You should see my catalog. Puts hair on a man's chest for sure. Mayor hates that I keep that in here.
We can make our own with that.
Good. If you're looking for anything else, there's a catalog on the counter. Can't go wrong with packaged goods.
Beautiful graphics on the tins. Look at that. Next level. Alright, looks like we've done our shopping. Our weekly shop at the general store. Rain should have cleared off by now. Indeed. Oh dear. Alright, so the motel is here, I believe. There's my horse. Good.
Nice to see you.
Let's go up to our room. I think as well there's a point where you could sleep on this couch. Take that cigar though. There was an update patch where I remember you could actually have a sleep on this couch. What was that pop-up?
It was our fine Mayor Timmons convinced me to come out west. Boy, am I glad he did. Huh. That man knows the future.
So, you know what, man? I'm really glad that I bought it, and I was lucky to get it actually. And
you ugly bastard.
think you can wait till Friday night for DayZ, Scott? Is that alright, yeah? 'Cause it takes a lot of neurological energy from me, that. Like, I've got to be really in the zone. And I've had a long day today, like, I had a lot of... oh my god. It's like... the planet has just, like, said, you know what, we'll just take some of that neurons today. Like... I'll, send what's his face an invite now, so the screen might go blue, people. Screen might go blue. Alright, see where he is. He sent me a message. I think, party. So if he wants to play with you though, if he meets up with you, at least you can play with him. Yeah, at least you got someone to play with, that's what I was thinking of. That's where I'm looking. I'm fucking... I think I've sussed this out. So... Alright, send him an invite. She sent me a message before, I didn't even see it. I'm loving how you can hear the stairs on this game. People walking up and down the stairs. I think it's really good. Sounds really mint. Did I bring home any chocolate, me like? I know. Fuck. Must have something. I might have to have like a drink or something. Remember I bought like a jar of honey. Because I thought if you have anything sweet, at least if you have honey, at least that's like one spoonful of that is good for you. Like, it's not like you're just eating a full chocolate bar or like you're having 2 chocolate bars. Like, at least if you have a spoonful of honey, like even if it's over your cereal or in your coffee or something, or your tea, it's something, loads of energy in honey, isn't there? There's loads of sugar, loads of natural sugar though. It's not like the sugar you get in... Yeah. Yeah. I just get the farmer's honey, the local farm. About £6.50 a jar. It's expensive, like. I used to get loads of like sausage sandwiches in the morning. won't work. Until I realised I was paying like because I was getting me breakfast there and me dinner, so it was like it's really nice food. So I was getting like say I want like a corned beef sandwich, like with mustard. You'd have that on really thick bread with like 3 or 4 slices of corned beef with the mustard, and then I'd get like for breakfast for like I think it was like £2.85 or something, £3 for a sausage sandwich. That's like it's like £6. It's only £7 that. Like a day. Plus me trains. And then like whatever else you get. But it was a day, and that's even before I've got to work. I got home and paid like £8. And a corned beef sandwich for my dinner. £7, 3, 4, 5, 3, about £6.90 or £7, man. Yeah. It's proper nice bread though. It was like loads of sausages as well. You're getting like must be about 5 of them. 5 sliced in half on the toast. Cut in half with brown sauce. Don't get me wrong, it was delicious, mate. And it's succulent and massive. It was doing me really good for breakfast. I felt really good, but fucking hell, it was expensive, you know. That's why I'm explaining it to you. It was nice, it was lovely when I had it, but the thing is, I had to stop doing that because I wanted that £8 back. It is. So what I do now, there's this cafe that I go to, and I get toast and jam on thick toast with when I get up, it takes me a while to wake up. My brain takes a long time. Some people can just get up. Nice in toaster for about 60 seconds then. Full power. Get Lurpak butter on them when they've been under toaster there for about 60 seconds. Whap some Lurpak on there like with a smoked cheddar, like a smoked cheese. If you're on one of them, like you have one of them just a butter on. Eat that first, sliced in half. Slice it in half, but have it like so it's like a shell that opens up, like not fully sliced open, and then like clot it with butter, like a Lurpak, like a Danish, and let it like melt into like the slightly golden croissant, and on the other one do the same, but put like smoked cheddar, like an apple would, or something like that, and then shut it and let the heat melt and warm up that smoky cheese. Oh, fucking Scott, mate. Croissants with jam, fucking, oh dude, like that's one of my favourite bread, that as well, croissants. So no, it's not. Well, it looks like bread, like it tastes like bread. Well, I think that's what bread is. It's just done in like a really good way, you know. Sorry, I'm eating sweets. Well, opal fruit. Well, they're not called opal fruits anymore. They're called Starburst. Really difficult calls there today. I was really difficult at today. Didn't need that, like. I knew they'd do that to me though within just nearly a year into it. I knew they would. Like, they've moved everyone around, Scott. They've moved people upstairs, like some people are like you know, there were changes happening. And I think that like none of us have been sent upstairs. You know, we're still there. And it's like really quiet. And I don't know whether these people are coming back downstairs after they've been upstairs or whether they're staying upstairs. But like, I know that we're downstairs and no one said anything to us or to me that we're going upstairs, because it means the people who have been sent upstairs are like the people who've got to do more. Like, they've got to do more. Like they've got to deal with two different like things, two different conglomerate things. But I'm just dealing with one at the minute. I'm like, well, am I gonna have to deal with those two things? Because if I do, I don't think I can. I'm not gonna do any more than what I'm doing. Like, this is really like like really difficult as it is. Like you can't expect me to do more than what I'm doing here. You know, like no way am I doing that. Like, no way. You know, but no one said anything to any of us. You know, so like no one said that we're going upstairs. So I'm like, well, okay. You know, I'm sure if we were going upstairs, we'd know about it. But what I'm thinking is, if my mind's right up to now, I think that basically those people have been sent up there because they just weren't doing enough work, or they just weren't putting enough effort into the work than what they expect, or they're not resolving issues effectively. You know, they probably opened a lot of complaints that have to be dealt with, that could have been dealt with easily. I don't know, like maybe they didn't do something a certain way. You know, maybe they didn't put much effort into a certain element of the business where I was doing subconsciously. You know, like, 'cause I make sure I do everything, because if I don't, you know, that's when they start like, you know, why is Scott not giving change out? You know, why would Scott not give it? Scott always gives change out. You know, why is he not starting to give change back to customers? Like, that's not part of the job. You know, you're supposed to give change back, Scott. It's like, yeah, okay. You know, and they're doing something where it was as important as that, but they obviously didn't do it, right? And yeah, they've been sent, but they've just been getting away with it for like years, and no one said anything. Because when I first started there in Innsmouth a couple of months ago, it was crazy. Some of them kids in their 20s and that, they're off the cake. Like that. It just, some of them have got, a lot of them, I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but a lot of them I think have got that ADHD. You know, like with a dead hyper. Like the attention deficit thing. Where like if they don't get attention, or if they don't get their own way for like 5 minutes, they like freak out. Like, yeah, like a lot of them are like that, from what I've seen, and a lot of them have admitted it as well. A lot of them said they're autistic as well. like who work on these certain places, and I'm like, whoa, that's a far out. I know the company I work for is very diverse though, like very, very diverse. So it's got something to do with that, you know, no doubt. But like, because we're how can I say, quite smart at what we do. We, you know, we're effective. It's like, you know what, like they can do that. You know, they can stay on that campaign. You know, like they've moved people to other campaigns. You know, where they've probably said, you know, with me, they've probably gone, well, they've not said anything to me. They've not said, you know what, Chris, we're doing a lot of changes. You know, we're doing a lot of changes, and we've decided, like, you know, we want you to stay on this. It's not like that's happened. It's just like no action or any action at all is good. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, nothing's been said, so that's the position I'm in right now. You know, and I'm like, I think they know. Like, I think they know that if they like try and put me on like a dual campaign thing, I'll just look for alternative employment, Scott. Let's just say that. Look for alternative employment. Which I will do, and I'll make sure that it's closer this time. Yeah. Getting a bit tired now travelling down there, like, I think it's just because winter's round the corner. And I'm not looking forward to those train stations in the freezing cold. Like, my mouth, my eyes, my face, you catch colds, your toes, your elbows, you know, your heating's on, you know, you're cold, you you know, you just want to get home all the time. It's just winter, isn't it? It's just, even though I love me snowy winters, you know, I do still love me snowy winters. I do. It's just, you know, I do love winter as a whole because I've got to, because it's part of humanity. But it's just that, like, I just don't need it when I'm wet. You know, it's been nice since when we had nice weather, Scott, since May. So we've had May, June and July, so I've had 12 weeks of like wearing a light jacket, you know, full of energy, not having to put a heating on, X, Y and Z. And it's like, now it's like, oh right, winter comes, back to the older, and I'm thinking, do I really want to be getting up at like 7 o'clock in the morning or 5 to 7, because I normally wake up earlier in the winter, and it's like about 10 to 7 and I'm getting up and I'm thinking, you know, what I normally do is me, Scott, I go, it's alright for people who have cars and that, or a lift or something, that's not too bad. I mean, good for them, right? That's the privilege, that's, you know, they've worked hard for that. But it's like, with me, it's like, I've got to say to myself, like, within 8 minutes I will have my shoes on and my backpack on, and I'll be outside walking in that rain and cold, going to that bus stop. And when I start questioning my route, me, Scott, that's when I know me, that I am not happy doing that. You don't want to start questioning my route. And that's what I'll end up doing. And for the amount of work, and then after I've braced the freezing cold and finally got into work, I've got to deal with this like real difficult kind of campaign thing got going on. And I'm like, wow, I thought it would get easier. I thought shit just gets easier, man. No. Well, There's no financial room for anything like that. No way. Nothing. Car wouldn't cut it. No. A car wouldn't do it. Don't like the road, mate. Don't like the road though. Don't like it, it's too dangerous. People are always arguing through the windows and that. Honking their horns at each other like this. I've seen so much speed of them vehicles coming round roads there, and and I just I don't like the energy that they carry. I mean, some people love vehicles, they see them as a part of our industrial revolution, you know, and I can agree with that. It is an industrial revolution. It's part of our innovation, but when I look at a man, I just don't like the fact that there's other people in there and in them vehicles, and I just think they're all nuts. I think every driver these days have just got because they pay so much money to actually pay road tax and insurance, and it's so expensive to have one with finance. They just have this what's it called, entitlement to that road. If any people are on that road, they rather run that person over and kill him and honk the horn and go through them. Most of them. Maybe not every one of them, though. There are going to be some people that really don't want to hurt no one. They are going to be around them. Those the people I love, no doubt. But some of them drivers, they don't care if you're in the road. They'll just run you down. And they just say tough. And they don't care. And that's what I am afraid of driving. Is that I don't want to become that. I don't want to be part of that. I've seen my friends do it, just shouting at people through the car with it, in the car, shouting at people in the car when they can't hear him, and he's just shouting at people in the car, and it's just what complaining about what this car did, this car cut him up, and it's you bastard. And he was a cockney like my friend, and he's just one little thing on the road wrong, and it's just freak out. Just every person I know drives a nutcase. On the road. It just makes them into a parrot. I know you are, man. Like I said, there are going to be a lot of, hundreds of thousands of people like that. They're just not round here. Well, just round this county, or it must just be the psychology of the roads. I don't know, man. It's it goes deeper than that, but it's just, it scares me. The roads and the vehicles, they just go at such a speed now. They just have no concept. They own that terrain. If anyone's on that pasture, that's in the way of them. They're not in your way. You're in their way, and that's not how it works. But that transition in the mind, it's a challenge. Not everyone's going to be thinking like that. They're just going to be thinking of them and the road and the wheel and their vehicle and their money that they're spending, and that just goes over the a possibility of running someone over just to teach them a lesson, not going be in the road. You know what I mean? It's the amount of flowers I see on railings of people getting killed. There's a different set of bouquets and flowers and things at different roads when I'm on the bus. You see them every junction, every crossing. People getting run over, man. You know, I don't like it, so I don't do it. That way, I've no part of it. I get the train. That'll do. That's why I don't do it. You know. Yeah, dude. No worries, man. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, yeah. Yes. I've got people watching me. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yes. Yes. I'm talking to them, yeah. Yeah. No. No, I made sure that you'd be aware that if that happened, if that ever happened, I'd say to you, you know, and then you know, if we're doing DayZ, the only time they'd hear you is if we did live chat in the game, voice chat in DayZ game. You know, when you get the little microphone when you press it, the left D-pad. If you do that and we're not in a party, people can hear you talk. Yes. All right, miss. No worries. You know, that guy invites me to more parties, and he actually leaves more times the parties that he invites me to, and I don't even know if that's how that's even possible. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for watching. We're at Strawberry at the minute, and you were going for a while. I was going. Hey, Caden. What happened? Well, I was talking to my friend. Like I said, he distracts. He leaves more parties than what he invites me. I don't know how that makes sense. It's like he invites me to these parties and then he leaves them. He joins back them, leaves them, sends me another invite to join, and leaves them ones. And all I seem to be doing is going on these different parties, and he keeps deleting the different. I don't. I think you know where I'm coming from. Shocking. Shocking. Alright, I think it's time we left Strawberry after we talked to Micah. I was going to wait till, but I'll give you a bath made, considering that you've had to listen to me talk for about 40 minutes to Scott. He's been through some family troubles, so where is the it's up here. But yeah, he's been through a lot of he's going through bereavements, let's just say that. So look at all this dung. This was going to be the saloon, but they removed it by the looks of it. I'll give you the bath maid. Let's try them.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you're a strong one, boy.
There we go, Striker. There you go.
Yeah, there, boy.
You know what? We don't need these guns. Why are we walking around with guns? Arthur doesn't need that heavy load.
Welcome back.
He definitely smokes opium. What is going on?
You arrange a bath? I need a wash.
Got a tub ready whenever you are.
Or if it's the same woman, then we know not to have a bath at Strawberry at between 6 and 9. Which one? Because I want to make a cigarette, right? And I want this to be a nice bath made so I can make a cigarette and get a drink. And I can then stream for at least another hour and a half. He does look a lot better. Try to give it a good old rinse. Good old rinse. A good old condition. There we go.
Hey, you need someone to take over for you?
She sounds nice. Like the other one.
Sure.
Please don't be...
Perfect.
Alright.
Leave it to me.
I think she's that, like... Did we give her a 6 out of 10 last time, Caden?
You're gonna feel so good after I'm through with you.
There you go. I think you'll like that light there. I think you'd prefer that, gentleman, won't you? That view while I make a cigarette?
Whenever
Do you not
you're
mind?
done, just say the word.
There you go. I think you guys will appreciate that. And I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Something like that, because I've got to make this smoke and then get a drink. And I'll be back. Thank you so much for staying and joining. Enjoy.
Sorry for smell. It's been a while.
Oh gosh, you're making me blush. Hope I'm not scrubbing too hard. You're gonna feel so good after I'm through with you. You let me know if you need a scrub anywhere else. You let me know if the water gets cold. Whenever you're done, just say the word. Hope I'm not scrubbing too hard. You're gonna feel so good after I'm through with you.
Been a while since I've been able to relax like this.
Oh no, really? You let me know if the water gets cold. You let me know if you need a scrub anywhere else. You'll be clean as a whistle. You're gonna feel so good after I'm through with you. You let me know if the water gets cold. You let me know if you need a scrub anywhere else. Hope I'm not scrubbing too hard. Whenever you're done, just say the word.
You might be the friendliest person I've met in this town.
The more you get to know this place. Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh? Does that feel good? Is that nice? You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? Just let yourself unwind. Does that feel good? You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh? Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? Just let yourself unwind. You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Is that nice? Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? Does that feel good? You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh? Is that nice? Does that feel good? You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh? Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? Does that feel good? You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Just let yourself unwind. Is that nice? Does that feel good? Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh? You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Is that nice?
This is the first time I've been able to relax in ages.
I'm so very sorry to hear that. Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? Does that feel good? Just let yourself unwind. Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh? Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? Does that feel good? Just let yourself unwind. Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh? Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Just let yourself unwind. Is that nice? Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? Does that feel good? Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh? Just let yourself unwind. You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax.
Didn't your parents warn you about talking to naked strangers?
Oh, this is so unprofessional. I'm sorry.
Hey man, how you doing? When did you join? I was making well, let's say I was making supper. When did you join?
Bet you
Did
wish I
you?
could stay
It's
longer,
quite, yeah,
huh?
it was. Yeah.
Is that nice?
Yeah, sound mate, that's alright. Yeah, you do. You know, that's cool, man. No, I'll smash that with you on Friday and Saturday. That be my days
Okay.
with that amount. You know what? If I finished work at like say 3, and I got home for like 4:30 or something, or 4:10, and I was resting, and then it was like this time. Then I played Daisy, but I only got in at like 7:30.
You seem so tense, darling.
And
You should really relax.
you know, man, you get tired, don't you? In that game, I need my perception. Without my instincts, my character will just perish. Them zombies attack you like crazy, so...
Bet you wish I could stay longer, huh? Just let yourself unwind. Is that nice?
It's not right bath made her, like.
Does that feel good?
How's your dad anyway? Yeah? Good.
Goodness, quite the scars you have, huh?
And work's alright, like. Yeah?
How did a nice lady like you end up in a place like this?
Oh my, I think we've gotten that close to you.
Anyway, sorry, I'm talking too
Right.
much.
Don't you worry about a thing. You're so kind.
Good man.
Bet you wish wish I could stay longer, huh? You seem so tense, darling. You should really relax. Does that feel good?
Yeah, the streams have really helped the channel as well, Scott. I'm a report through from YouTube, like. Yeah.
Alright, that's perfect. Thanks.
It's brought in more subscribers.
I sure hope I see you again.
More activity. So, like, say you're on YouTube there and you're scrolling. You ever had it where the video will play but you're not actually clicked on it? And something will happen and then you might click on it. It's like it plays like part of the video, about 15 seconds of it, and then it'll stop until you click the video and then it'll play the full video. It's called an impression.
Got some good clean rooms if you're interested.
Yeah, that's yeah. 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 Ah.
Arthur!
There he is. Wow, he looks messed up.
Hello, old friend. Had a good time, did you?
You going to get me out of here?
Sorry, Scott. No, I was playing the game. Mine was somewhere else.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke. I heard so much.
I've sent him an invite, but he didn't. He hasn't. He must be in bed. Either that, or I think he did send me a message the other day, but I've been so busy.
I always looked up to you, Arthur.
Well, that's your first mistake. Listen, there's one little problem. There's only one of me, and there's a whole town full of people wanting to see you swing.
You got to do something, Arthur. Maybe that steam donkey over there still works.
So I bet we're forced to actually stay here.
This wall just needs some good force.
What happens if we walk off? Yeah. Yeah. About 6. Possibly. Yeah. It's making me return to him. What happens if we don't? Ah, so it does force us to do it. Wonder what it says. Micah was abandoned. Good. Good. I'm glad he was abandoned. That's why I did it. Sorry about that, Scott. What was we talking about now? Sorry, mate. I was away with the. What was we talking about? Game. Yeah, I was. What was we on about? Right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, my mind went a different place. I was doing something with this mission. Yeah, so basically, I got my report in. So when you hover over a video, no, like you said, no sound comes off it, but you can see it. So what you do is you either watch the 15 seconds of it, and you go, and you'll scroll. You'll just scroll up, then I'll scroll down. You'll pass by it, right? But sometimes something will play and you'll go, and you'll click it, right? Might be a nice car, might be someone you know, like a YouTuber, might be anything, whatever triggers your brain. You'll be like, fuck it, I'll press that. I'm curious, right? I'll press that. So I got my report in, right, and it's called like impressions. So it's like when someone's scrolling and my stream or my videos will be there when they're scrolling past. And what's happened is they've scrolled past my channel there. My video's played when I've been streaming or done a video, and they've watched that 15 seconds. They've watched it, right? And that has gone up by nearly... when I got it through, I couldn't believe it, right? It says, YouTube sent me the email. It was 900,000% increase in impressions. So I've had a 900,000% increase of people hovering over my video and they've clicked it when I've been streaming, or whether it's one of my videos that I've uploaded, like I've made. And it's so now basically my channel will be, because it's up there with the impression algorithm, it will get offered more in more places. So my videos and my streams, so whenever I stream, I'll pop up on most people, because the way YouTube looks at it, my channel's increased by 900%. With 900,000 it was. Because hardly any people were doing it. Basically, the people who watched my video they've been searching for it, right? And that's a different algorithm that Scott. When people search your video, so it could be Scott's red car, right, or something like that. Someone will type in Scott's red car. That's not an impression. What you want is people typing in something else that says car, or Scott's car. Scott's car. It might be yeah, like Scott's car or whatever, or Scott's in a car or something. But then your video will come up, but it's got nothing to do with what they're looking for. But yet they click on your video while they're in between that selection. So they click your video before they look at the video they were looking for. That's what you want. You want to be the first video they click on before the video they're looking for. And that's what my video's been doing, without me knowing it. So the way YouTube sees my channel, whether you've got a million subscribers, Scott, or whether you've got 10, if YouTube sees that your impression rate and your algorithm shot up by nearly 1,000,000%, that means that it will recommend it more to audiences. So all it needs now is basically maybe a couple of words out of my videos. So it could be I might have done a video that says Red Dead Redemption 2, like the perfect weight or something. So even if someone searches, how do I get to the perfect weight as a human being, my video for Red Dead Redemption 2 will show up. Even though they're not playing computer games. They're not looking for the computer game measure of that. They're looking for their own perfect weight. But yet my video will come in the search. Because they've typed in perfect weight. So YouTube will go, alright, well his impressions has gone up by nearly 1,000,000%. We'll put that in there as well. Because people are clicking on this more when it's being streamed for 15 seconds and they're clicking it. So it could be maybe only 500 people have done it, right? Let's say that for instance, right? Because no one will ever know who's done it. The computer isn't that smart yet. No one will know how many people have done it. So say like only 500 people did it. That's still 500 people that have done that. So my channel had maybe 2 people do it for like months, or maybe 3 people, maybe 8 people. Who knows? Maybe 20. I don't know. The impressions are all over the place. It was like a basic norm, but lately it's spiked since I've done the streams on my PS4 Pro. Yeah. And that's why I'm streaming a lot, Scott, as well, because people are watching my videos for some reason. Yeah. And I thought, why not? You know, maybe YouTube's changing. Maybe all these other YouTubers have stopped doing it, brother. Maybe they're after someone new. Oh, someone's tired. Oh, fuck. I won't play Daisy if you're tired, mate. No worries, mate. You enjoy. We'll do it on Friday, though. All right, Scott. Good night, mate. Good night. Well, thanks to anyone who joined. I can't believe I've been talking to that. See, he always wants to join a party when he knows that I'm streaming. He knows that. He knows that.
You ain't scaring nobody.
Washboard. Oh, it's cold here. 0 degrees Celsius? Oh, it'll be... I think it might be average. I don't think so. Underweight. Oh, yes, average. Was I average plus before? I don't think so.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, mister.
Yeah, it is cold. Excuse me. But they're very strong. Tobacco's pretty strong, man. But,
Okay, settle down there.
just gonna leave him like so. Oh, yeah, it is near the snow. Like that is the snow. I mean, the warm air must come up to Valentine. Then the warm air, it must like go cold like this. The pressure, you know, high pressure here. And all this in strawberries cold, like low pressure. So we can leave. Really don't want to deal with Strauss, but we've got no other missions to do. We've done every other mission. We've done every single one. So looks like we either see this is where like we're in like a portal now. It'll just be like side quests we'll do. You know, so there's no harm going up north. So I suppose we could go up north. Plus we'll gain some map ground, so, and they'll put on the cinematic camera while we go there, so we do need to steal some carriages, and we need to hand them in. Sorry there, my friend. Just passing through.
Easy now.
Bless me, I can feel that coming, that sneeze. Oh, is it afraid of a squirrel?
That's my boy. It'll take more than that, boy.
You're scared of a squirrel?
Howdy.
What's a little house, look?
Easy, whoa. Wait.
Oh, we got a perfect sparrow carcass. Not for Jim. Back in a few days, gone to pick up Mildred from her mother's house. The new Mrs. Peyton. Best, Jim. Looks like we're not getting in there then. All this is significant. Try and jump up here. Is this what it's used for? It is. This is its purpose. Wow, that's some jumping, that, Arthur. Indeed.
Come on now, boy.
Hello there.
Hey, stop there! Don't move!
Still as stone or you get a bullet. Afraid we're robbing all the folks come through these parts. Let's see those fingers.
Easy, boys.
All right, ugly, hands up. I'm here to empty you out. See you in heaven!
Come on!
I'm sorry, boy. There you go.
Ooh.
Hey, boy. Easy, easy.
No way, the quacks. Alright, it's half 11. I'm going to end this stream anyway. It's been beautiful. We nearly got that tornado at the beginning. But, I'm done now. So, I think you know what? I've got to save it, haven't I? Alright. Thank you so much for anyone who has joined. It's been a pleasure. You take care now. Good night. God bless.